Hey there, I'm Eli. I lead product design for Marky. In this video, we'll be covering some of the main ways you can use Marky for your agency. We'll be covering white labeling and just some different agency business settings and preferences that you can set. So I'm in an agency account right here. I can see my businesses in this agency dashboard. In the team page here, we have everyone that has access to this business. I can add new people to my agency using this invite member button. Now, clients are going to be handled a different way, so we'll cover that shortly. But you can also go into your white labeling settings. Here I have just a generic Google logo, color. You can set your agency name, and then also you can set up what your domain is. We support both a basic domain, and then we also support custom CNAME domains for agency users. So let's look at what agencies have. If I click into, we're just going to be looking at our Marky account that we're using for our own posts. In here, there's a few new options. I have review status stuff. I can flag for review a post, and that will mark it as ready for review. This is great for working with clients. They'll see which posts are ready for review, and they can either request changes or approve a post. And you also have this commenting feature down here. I can click this and add a comment. This is looking great. And now that's posted, and I can see unresolved comments, and then I can also resolve other people's comments on a post. You can also add clients to a business by going to your business and then your team page. And in here, I'm in my cat's business, and I'm looking at my clients. I can invite a client. I'll just do elisha@code.net and add client. Now that client will be able to access your website through their portal. And how does that work? Well, you have your client here, and you can go out to your agency team and back to the white labeling settings. Your basic domain is right here. So this is the domain that the client is going to use to log in. I'll copy that link, paste it in here, and that's going to pull up your client portal. This is what clients use to log into Marky, but it'll all be white labeled as your business. So here it says Google, which is our practice business that we're using, and I'll enter in my username. And I actually have a account as a client already, so this is already gonna all work for me. But if you're a new client, it'll give you a link that you can give to them, and they'll use that link to set up a password. But the client will just log right in, and here they can see their own business, see posts published, things like that. And here, as the client, I can see what's ready for review, leave comments on things, look at the posts, and a bunch of stuff like that. You can also see calendar, see which socials are connected, and as a client, I can actually connect my own socials. So that makes it a little bit easier when you're working with clients, and clients can also see their social media analytics. Now, going back to the agency side of things, your agency will have team members. You can choose which accounts those team members have access to. So if you're working with a larger agency, you can decide, certain people to manage certain accounts, and you can add new members to your agency here. And yeah, that's kind of how agencies work. Now, there's one other thing to note about agencies is by default, all your businesses will have standard access. Now, and this is the tier of white labeling. Standard white labeling means that the clients will be able to log into the white labeled portal, will be able to see their posts, and will be able to review those posts. So it's mostly only a review process. What that means is clients won't have access to generate or edit posts. Now, if you want advanced white labeling, you can upgrade to advanced white labeling. That gives you a whole bunch of new custom options to customize what privileges clients have. You can add in, generate, and edit options, and that's by upgrading a business to advanced white labeling. So if you wanted to upgrade a business to advanced, you would do this. It costs $35 a month per business to upgrade for that business. And that's how you upgrade an account to advanced white labeling. Once you've done that, you'll be able to see your team members, and you'll see that you'll have an edit option for your permissions. So in here, I can open this, and there's a whole bunch of permissions that I can allow or unallow for certain customers. So maybe I want them to be a contributor and pretty much have all permissions. I can do that once I have advanced white labeling. Now, if you also want to add new businesses, you can do that. You'll have your default rate, which will be included. Right now it's 10 businesses, but also you can look at our Marky page for more information, our pricing page. We have a lot more information about how the agency plan works. Once you've reached your limit, each business beyond that will be $15 a month. And then if you want to add advanced white labeling to that business, that's $35. So that's kind of how the pricing works for agency businesses. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something. If you ever have any questions about how any of this works, we try to be as transparent and help you understand it as much as possible. So feel free to reach out to our support. We have great support 24/7, and you can access that with that little chat bubble down here. And yeah, welcome to Marky. Welcome to using Marky. Hopefully you learned something, and we'll see you around. Take care.